Okay.
My name is Antonio Trujols. I'm from the United States, of Hispanic heritage. I always have to put that in because I say I'm American. What's the color on your skin? I'm Hispanic. I'm Spanish, Peruvian, and Puerto Rican, and proud of it, obviously. And I'm here for the Nottingham International Jazz Piano Competition. I'm here to play in the finals. I'm a little overwhelmed and filled with joy and gratitude to be here. You know, it's already lucky enough I get to play music for a living, but even more so to be honored in such a way. But that's what I'm here for.
Great. Well, congratulations, and we look forward to hearing you. I was at the semi-finals last night where you were playing, and you were playing, I think, self-composition based on your kind of heritage in terms of. Would you like to talk about that, please?
That's right. Yeah, I played a piece that I wrote called Adios Carlitos, and Carlos Vasallo was the longtime friend of my grandfather, Jose Panto Osorio, who died in 2001 of Parkinson's. But this friend of his, Carlos, was around my whole life. Every time I went to Puerto Rico, he was always there. He was like an uncle to me. And he was filled with such joy and such fun, and he used to sing a song to me that would be Antonio tiene una orquesta, ¿qué orquesta? Which means Antonio has an orchestra, and it's an old Puerto Rican song. And he died a few years ago, outliving my grandfather by about 10 years. And when I heard of his passing, I wrote this particular song, and it uses the tumbao rhythm of Puerto Rico. And tumbao literally means to lean. So the rhythm that's happening is dum, so the downbeat actually happens earlier. It's a very traditional Puerto Rican thing, and it's become one of my favorite songs to play.
Right. And will you be playing that tonight, do you think?
No, just because I wanted to change things up, and I will be playing another original though that I wrote a few days before the competition. Actually, when they asked me for the repertoire, I said I should probably play an original if I go to the finals too. So I came up with a name. I wrote Down the Rabbit Hole, which was a song that didn't exist. Down the Rabbit Hole by Antonio Trujols, and I sent it off. And then a few days before I came here, I said, oh man, I have to have a song ready in case I go to the finals. So I wrote a song a few days before I left, and I'll be playing that one.
Great. And how do you find the format of this competition? Obviously, you need to play in different styles and genre. Does that suit you?
Right. Yeah. I think it's important to be not only important, it's essential to be versatile as a jazz pianist. So I think if you're going to have a competition in such an improvisatory and personal art form, I believe it's only necessary that you have to demonstrate your versatility. And it's nice that they have parameters, but also leave you with some lee room for extra types of music and styles that you want to demonstrate. But yeah, it's absolutely necessary to.
So that's great, and we're interested to hear about what you do musically, performing in the States with solo or with groups and so on.
Right. Well, I continue to work with my jazz trio Unit 3, which we've been together since 2008. However, for the first time in my life, I am officially a composer. I'm studying at NYU, at New York University in Manhattan, for film composition and visual media. So I'm going to school writing music for films and for TV and video games and those sort of things. So I'm writing a lot these days. On the performing end of things, I'm with my trio performing solo, and I've also been most of the things that I write for I perform as well. I've been writing stuff for my girlfriend, who's a violist, and that composition was an honorable mention in a National Viola Society Composers Competition, which I applied for on a whim, which I was very happy about that. And I was writing for silent films for a quintet, a wind quintet. So, I'm doing a lot of things, but performing, I'm sticking to the trio and the solo piano.
Great. Well, really good luck for today's competition, and it's great to have you here.
Thanks very much.